Hi, so I just wanted to record a very quick video to talk about bank validation. We often get asked what modulus checking is and what bank validation is. Very simply, bank validation is a two-step process that is used typically within the direct debit scheme in order to make sure that the sort code that somebody provides us when signing up to pay by direct debit actually exists and that the account number could exist at that sort code. So just to clarify my point there, we can check whether or not a sort code actually exists. We can sometimes check whether that sort code accepts direct debits because this is publicly available information. There's a database that you can search that will tell you which branch a sort code is and what transactions it supports. There is then a second stage of bank validation that is carried out typically, which is a modulus check. And a modulus check is just a mathematical check where an account number is checked against a 6-digit sort code. And if that bank account could exist, then you'll get a match and it says this is okay, this modulus check has passed. Now it doesn't tell us that the bank account does exist, and it definitely doesn't tell us whether the bank account supports direct debits, but it's far better than no checking at all. And what it does do is it eliminates a lot of keying errors where people might put an incorrect digit in and then we know that that sort code and account number definitely couldn't exist. I guess the easiest way to understand this is modulus checking will tell us whether a bank account and sort code combination is possible. It will reject those that are impossible, and this gives us a good deal of certainty that we're likely to have captured proper bank details before we submit that data to BACS. It's not a perfect check, and it's not the same as KYC checking or bank verification, which I'm going to record a separate video about. So what do direct debit scheme rules say about modulus checking or bank validation? Well, quite simply, it's a rule of the direct debit scheme that we must validate the bank details before we submit direct debit instructions to BACS. It's not a rule that we do that at point of capture when we're interacting with the payer. However, it is highly recommended, because if we find out we've got bad data whilst the payer or customer is still present, we can present that information back to them and ask them to check the details. It means that we don't have to go back to them at a later date when we find out it's incorrect at the point we submit the data to BACS.